Hey there. Okay, so do any of you struggle with caring so much about what other people think of your hair that it affects whether or not you even wear your wig or hairpiece? Or if you do wear it, you don't wear it confidently because you're on the lookout for everybody's facial expressions and how they are looking at you. How big of an issue is that? And I was having a great conversation this afternoon with a nice woman, and it kind of inspired me to want to make this video. Because I really just want to try to help anyone out there who is stuck. And I've talked about this before, but I'm hoping to kind of dig a little deeper or say something that might be more helpful to someone out there. Even if 100 people watch this video, but it only helps one person, cool with me. So, when I first started wearing wigs, 5+ years ago, it debilitated me of how much I cared about what other people thought. It was debilitating and it ruined the whole thing. So even though I hated what I saw when I looked in the mirror, felt really self-conscious about my hair, and just lacked in confidence about my appearance, that wasn't enough for me, because I could not get past the fact that people would look at me funny because I was wearing a wig. That was what my impression was anyway. And so because I was so hyper concerned about it, I couldn't do it, and I threw the wigs in a box and I stopped wearing them. And a whole bunch of years went by, and I don't know how or why, but I just reached the point where I decided that how I felt about myself was reason enough to go back and dig into looking at wigs again, to make myself happy and to feel good, and that it didn't matter what other people thought of me wearing a wig, because it just has this stigma, which is a whole other thing, because I'm trying to help get rid of that. But it has such a stigma, and it's a decision that I made whether or not I was going to let that wig stigma keep me from feeling and looking good, or just keep going about my business feeling unattractive, quite honestly, and really self-conscious about my receding hairline and all that stuff. And so I don't know how I got to that point, but I just did. And I can't tell you how much my life has changed because of that. Obviously, I own a wig shop now, and I realize that it's easier for me to be a wig wearer than it is for someone who doesn't own a wig shop. I get that. But it still was a decision for me to start being vocal about wearing a wig and trying not to fly under the radar. I made that decision, and it's just because I decided that I wasn't going to hide it anymore. And so I get it, guys. And I want to, hopefully inspire you to just, I'm not saying that you have to go and yell out to everyone that you're wearing a wig. You don't have to do that at all. Nobody needs to know. But the point that I'm trying to make is that please don't let the fear of what other people think keep you from potentially feeling a lot better about yourself by correcting whatever hair issue you have going on. don't let that fear hold you back. It is my belief that when you find the right wig for you, the right style, the right color, the right quality, the right everything, and you're comfortable wearing it, not just physically comfortable, but you're comfortable. It becomes part of you, and when you wear it, you don't go about your day trying to catch everybody looking at you. When you can put that wig on and be like, yeah, okay, I look good, yep, and then just go about and do your day. There's nothing better. And so that fear that you may be struggling with, that's keeping you from doing something that you really want to do, but you're just so stinking scared, please listen to me and feel encouraged to try it, and know that it's not as big of a deal as you might think it is. Yes, people will know you're wearing a wig if it's a bad wig and it's poor quality and it just screams wig because it's ugly and bad. Everybody's gonna know. And yes, they will know you're wearing a wig if you dramatically change the style. Like, if this is my biological hair and I buy a wig that's down to here, clearly people are going to know something happened, and they're going to know that I'm wearing a wig. It's my decision whether or not I want to care about that, which I don't, by the way. But if you are trying to fly under the radar, you're not going to want to make that drastic of a change. You can always go shorter, but you can't really magically go longer without having an explanation for that. So if you want to wear a wig and you don't want people to know, you just need to get a decent wig that is gonna fake people out, and get it in a color that looks good on you, and get it in a style that looks good on you and complements your face shape and makes you feel like yourself. And then you go and you put that thing on your head, and you go and you do your day. And when you wear that wig with confidence, people see that and they feel that and they accept it, and they just accept how you look, and they don't question it. But let me tell you, if you're gonna walk around all day looking at the floor and looking at people's eyes or not making eye contact because you're nervous about what they're thinking, and you're just acting weird, people pick up on that, and then they're just like, what's her problem? Oh, her, what's up with her hair? Just own it, girlfriends. Just do your thing. I wouldn't go back to my bio hair if you paid me. Well, maybe if you paid me a lot of money, I maybe would. But I wouldn't go back to my bio hair and just stop wearing wigs, because these make me feel so much better about myself. I own like 6 wigs now, and they all bring me joy in different ways, and I wouldn't go back to having my biological hair show. I'm not bald, but I have very thin hair and a receding hairline, and my preference is to wear wigs because they make me feel better, and I don't need to justify that to anybody but myself, and I'm cool with it. So I would invite you to become cool with it yourself. You know what I mean? I don't mean to preach. I just want to encourage. This is coming from the heart, because I care about all you ladies, and I can relate to you so much. For those of you who are living in fear of stepping out into the wig world, I relate to you because I was there. But let me tell you, when you get past it, it's amazing. So that is all. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.